Wait, what did you just say? You're what?
What did I say?
You just said, "Oh dear God, I'm triple fisting."
I'm
again.
triple fist. I mean, one would be like, that's not a normal thing to come out of someone's mouth, and then I'm like, have you met me?
Fair. Fair.
I want to be like, in what context? But it's the alcohol context, and I have 3 things in my hand.
Let them use their imagination.
Or don't, because that sounds terrifying. No, on the other realm of things. You guys, it is the season of the witch. And because of that, we have a very special guest here who
very special
was
guest.
here last week with us for the Labubu episode, but is now here with us. We have Nikki Hilton.
I'm like, just go with it.
Yeah,
Nikki,
no.
just go with it. We're recording out of order. That's why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That one we already recorded before this.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
No, happy to be back. Thank you.
We have Nikki back. It's our favorite. It's so much fun when she comes in.
So much
and
fun.
Thank you.
It's convenient because she lives down the street from us.
Yeah,
It is.
And
she brings us wine.
she does do that.
Copious amounts.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, Rob the Builder? Is that what his name?
No, Rob the Rob. No, oh my God, Rob the Hungarian.
Rob the Hungarian.
That's her husband, by the way, everybody.
He got Boda boxes.
He did the Boda Minis.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good time.
I mean, it's going to be a great time. I was, being like, Meg's like, I'm on good behavior tonight. Tomorrow's a Monday. And I'm like, I'll be on somewhat good behavior. And then I made us a gin drink. And then I was like, well, I'll drink right after this because white wine and I we sometimes disagree. I love the way it tastes. Just my hangovers.
Right.
Not good. And I'm old now, I feel like. Anyways, then Nikki walked in with all the good wine. I was like, well, I guess I'm drinking wine. And we have a cider.
And we have a cider. That's the triple fisting, y'all.
There it is.
There she is.
There she is.
That's it.
Okay, Megan.
Yes.
I hear you have a really good joke. You texted
Really
me and
good?
we're like, holy shit, I have a good joke, which always makes my day because it means it's going to be a good one.
Okay, this is so this one I laughed I have 2. I'm going to save one one you heard last week.
Last week for the Labubu episode.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I remember
so
hearing it was so funny.
It was so funny.
Hilarious.
So here's this one. Have you heard of the movie Constipation?
No.
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh, Christ.
I mean, it's
You know,
wonderful.
that's a
Yeah.
pretty good one. All right. I'll give you that.
Should we just get this show rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your host, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to rip some lunatic soup.
Let's go.
I've listened to a few podcasts where they have that part pre-recorded and they just put it in
No,
so that
never.
it's the consistent every time. Yeah, but me fucking it up every time sober,
And
which I've had a few sips of a drink. I'm not even there yet.
she hasn't third fisted it yet.
Yeah, I'm just currently doing it.
the various laughs.
Yeah,
we
that
get
go
with
in.
It.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever want to pre-record our intro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if we need it for something, we just pull it from another episode when we did it right. But no.
You have to go through a few of them.
I mean, yeah, I fuck it up a lot. It's a tongue twister at the end.
It's a tongue twister, and you usually have to look at me to give me my cue to start.
Yeah, I do. Because she'll be like, okay, what side are we drinking? And I'm like, bitch. How many times have we done this now? We're at episode 1.
I have no idea.
30
No
something.
idea.
We're at like 129.
All I know
130.
is I'm starting to wrap up the writing of season 3 and start season 4, and that blows my mind.
Christ.
Right?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I know. Like,
It's really great.
we had someone comment on our
It was Spotify.
Spotify and comment about the mole story.
Oh,
And because there was a part 2. Did you hear that there was a part 2?
I think so.
Yeah, it was just that it happened again, and it all hell broke loose. But someone commented and said they were like, just started listening and
Oh, yeah.
loving the mole stories or something. It was
And
like,
there was another person that wrote in or left a comment saying that they had just moved to New York, and we must have done a New York episode or something. And this was on Spotify.
we did.
Yeah.
We did Haunted New York.
We did Haunted to New York.
She doesn't remember any
I
of
don't
our
remember
episodes today. We've been
most
discussing
things.
it. We were talking about what episodes we're doing this fall, and she said one, and I was like, we already did that. And she's like, we did? I was like, yes.
To be fair, I sent
Shapeshifters.
4 kids to school this week. I am done. Anyway, this person from New York.
Yes.
They said they've been catching up ever since. So that's
Well,
very
yay.
exciting.
I love
I
it.
love that. I love hearing that.
Especially from not our state.
Right.
All
I
right.
love it.
Well, what are we drinking?
We are drinking. We got this. Remember that long time ago now when we went to not Whitby.
Orcas.
No, Orcas.
We went to Orcas Island. It was like a month ago. Honestly,
Yeah.
it really was like a
Yeah.
month ago. Literally,
It was
we went on like the 3rd or 4th.
2nd of August. No, it was the day after one of mine's birthdays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Basically a month.
So, yeah. Wow. Okay. That seems like not that long ago, but it was. Anyways, this is Boathouse Cider Works Captain's Reserved Select Bittersweet.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, this is called Bittersweets, and my eyesight is it's 7.5%.
Well, thank God we're splitting it.
Or
along.
3. I can't really see it.
Give me
very
that.
well.
I
It's
have
down
good
at the
eyesight.
bottom.
7.54.
5.4.
And it is this from Orcas Island? Yeah, it is. Boathouse is Orcas. Pretty positive. Yeah, East Sound. Orcas Island.
Woohoo! All right.
Love Orcas. Have you been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years ago,
Yeah,
though, when
okay.
I was a
I
kid.
don't like that
Yeah.
thing. It hurts my hand.
Do you need help?
No.
I remember my first beer.
I can't open it. This bottle opener is the shape of an airplane, and it hurts your little hand.
Oh, do you want me to go get the penis one instead? No?
Take it.
No?
Take it.
Wait.
Do you want more?
Oh, I don't care.
Do a little splitsies.
All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
Nikki has the fancy glass.
A fancy
All
hands.
right. First of all, love the color. Ooh.
It smells really good.
It
Yeah, it
smells
does.
very appley. A little bit of a funk. So I'm kind of nervous. But it could be a good funk.
Okay, let's do it. Ooh.
Holy crap.
Very tart, not sweet
Very
at
tart.
all.
It's
You know
very
what that
tart.
could use?
I don't have any.
No, I
God
have it
damn
all
it.
at my house.
I am going to this week make Fireball
really good.
popping bobas. I'm going to try and make
Ooh.
just pure Fireball. It's like doing reverse of what I've been doing to
Oh.
make the pods. You do it slightly differently. And I think with the Fireball, I could make them into just like straight Fireball popping bobas.
Fireball popping bobas, like little ones.
Yeah.
And then you put those in your beverage.
Uh-huh.
And then
Oh.
they pop in your mouth.
Ooh, that could be good.
I mean,
Raina.
Well, I know.
Say
I thought
less.
about it last night when I was laying in
That's a
bed.
fantastic. That would be perfect in this.
You know,
It's
you
so
just
fun.
you take a
It's
sip and then
fun
all of a sudden you get a
experience.
little ball of great balls of fire in your mouth, like a little,
Basically.
little pop,
Basically.
little explosion of fireball.
This, I would have a hard time knowing it's alcoholic.
I disagree. It tastes kind of
very
like
appley.
Well, no, but it's not sweet at all.
Not at
There's
all.
no sweet. It's like a beer.
It's really crisp. Yeah,
Yeah,
it tastes more like a
it's
beer.
like
It tastes to me
beer.
like a sour beer. Is what
I
it
like-
reminds me of. I like it. I don't.
love that.
I will say the sweetness of the Fireball would make this actually like a phenomenal beverage. This on a hot day
yeah.
when you don't want something too sweet, I feel like would be
Or
really good.
A cool crispy day with some Fireball.
There you
to
go.
warm your cockles.
The cockles of your soul. Warm my cockles, Meg. What's a cockle?
in the sea.
I did not know
literally
that.
like go. You can buy them. Like I went to
No.
England and they sell cockles
But
to eat.
No, yeah, they have them in
Then
Australia
what's warm
too.
your cockles?
No, but that's something else. Wait, hang on.
All I've
Let's chat GPT. What is
I've
it?
heard of gollywobbles, but
I'm
like
sorry.
I'm sorry, what? Okay,
gollywobbles.
You got-
ma'am, your lymph nodes. No,
I guess so.
or is that your double chin?
Yes.
Right
Oh my
there.
god, do I have a double chin?
No, not general. Yours.
Okay.
Like mine. Yours.
There is.
all of ours. Shut up.
Have you
Meg.
guys ever seen the movie Stardust?
Yes.
Stardust. Maybe that's the reason you and I are both referring. It has Michelle Pfeiffer in it, and it's a really good movie. But in it, she is a witch, and she gives someone like a cocktail or something, and she's like, it's to warm the cockles of your soul. And so I always say it that way. But I know cockles
Have
from.
you never heard that? Warm your cockles?
No.
Really?
No, I've only been like, here, eat this cup full of cockles from the sea.
My East Coast friends do we say
Oh, no.
warm your cockles?
I accidentally wrote soil, not soul of your heart. Not good. It corrected me. Thanks, ChatGPT.
I was worried you misspelled something else and it would give you something else.
Okay, so it just means to make you feel happy, loved, or deeply comforted.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's
But
when someone
what
feels.
is a cockle? I mean, I know it's a clam or whatever, but
Yeah, it's gonna tell. It said, "Want me to tell you where the phrase originated from?" Yes, I do.
Yes.
Please. You know,
this is gonna
Texas
be
best friend
going.
Fleety. What do you call him?
Snickerdoodles?
No, that's
no.
sausage.
I don't remember what I called
Whatever,
Fleety.
but his-
Did I have a name for Fleety too?
Oh yeah,
I
because you
can't
couldn't
because
call him.
You guys all have different names.
I mean, yeah, but either way, his nieces and nephew, his uncle, well, he's Lockie is his real name, Lachlan, Lockie.
Oh.
And so his nieces used to call him Cockles. They
That's
went from
cute.
Lachlan to Cockles. So it reminds me of him too.
Oh.
Okay, you ready for this? The phrase dates back to the 1600s, and they generally thought to relate to human anatomy. The word cockles likely comes from the Latin cochlea, which means ventricles and is in the chambers of your heart. So it's basically like
So warm
warming
your
your
heart.
heart.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And then cockle shells, tiny heart-shaped shells symbolizing warmth and tenderness. Old Irish poetry. There are a few scattered references to cockles, to core emotions in the Celtic writing, but this one is less certain. There you go.
We
Victorian
are a history
area.
podcast, and you just learned something today.
Warm the cockles of my liver. That is accurate.
Okay.
That's the other one. It gave me the
Warm the cockles of your liver.
warms
liver?
the cockles of my cocktail shaker.
Well, now
You
this-
probably. ChatGPT just trolled me. Look, it says it right there. Warms the cockles of my liver or my cocktail shaker. You probably.
You probably.
Want me to give a chaotic Raina style list of alternatives? No, ChatGPT, not right now. I'm in the middle
Oh
of a
my
podcast.
goodness. Jeez Louise.
We're
Jerk.
clearly best friends.
Best friends.
Calling me out for my liver. That's fucking
felt
rude.
a
Or
bit
cocktail shaker
judgmental.
it was for the
Yes.
cocktail shaker, not the liver. So that we're
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways,
All right.
so what are we talking about today, Megan?
Today, I wrote this one a long time ago after I went and saw one of my favorite authors talk.
I remember this.
Grady Hendrix, and he just wrote his most recent book is Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, and I went and saw him speak down at Powell's in Portland, and it was phenomenal. And it talked about witches, and I don't want to just take the same thing he did, so I kind of put our own little flair to it.
I like it.
And then Nikki coming in is just perfect because now we have an actual witch.
She's a witch. Yeah, she is.
Out of the broom closet,
Out
Yeah.
of the broom closet.
I mean, we are
That
too
was
in our own way. We're not
fifth
intense.
episode title, Out of the Broom Closet. Do
It
you
was
remember?
our second.
It was our second.
That was our second episode. Pretty sure.
Jeez.
We did our first one and then we did Out of the Broom Closet. Maybe it was our fifth.
I don't know.
I kind of want to go back and listen to it, but then I
I don't. Do not.
It was like you probably didn't hear I don't know if we talked about it or talked to you about it, but it was like when we were going back and listening to old episodes and listening to like how we did the opening at the beginning.
We're so slow.
Yeah. Like it
It
was
was so slow.
well, and when we first
my
were doing
glasses,
it, it was
bug.
so non-chaotic. It was so just like chill and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, this isn't going to work for me. I need to be unhinged.
But then when you go back and listen to like some of my favorite podcasts, it was the same way.
Oh,
like,
no,
go
'cause,
back
yeah,
and listen
you got
to
it.
True Crime Obsessed. Listen to the first couple of
Oh, I'm
episodes.
sure.
It was
Well-
supposed to be like serious. And it is. This content is still very serious, but now it's very unhinged.
It's much more fun to be unhinged.
Well, yeah.
much more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much more fun.
And it's
what I-
different every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just depends. Well, because we were talking about too, when we record drinking versus not drinking, because we're going to start recording during the day sometimes while our kids are at school, because now Meg has all of her children at school. And, it's not acceptable to drink at 9 a.m. I mean, it is if you're in an airport.
We just won't timestamp it.
Yeah. Anyways, part of the story is that I was like, but we still need the unhinged episodes where Raina's
Right.
triple fisting.
I mean, why not?
I mean, to be fair, I'm just going to take a picture right here. She's got a cider in one hand, a gin in another, and then a glass of lovely hard row to hoe wine.
We didn't even introduce that one. Are we going to do
No.
it on the next episode?
Well, dude, I'm about to start mine.
Okay. Well, what wine are we drinking?
Well, wine are we drinking, Nikki?
it's hard row to hoe. I can't remember. The guy called it Naughty Boy, but I think it's Naughty Buoy.
Yeah.
So it's a white wine. It's like the closest thing to like a Pinot Grigio. So it's good. It's crisp.
And
It's
nice.
from
Been
Lake
saving
Chelan.
Lake
this
Chelan.
one.
Lake
Yeah. So
Chelan.
it's local. Yeah, just on the other side.
And it looks cool. It has it has like tentacles on it. Right?
Yeah, it has. Well, yeah, because the story is the men would travel across Chelan to go to a brothel, and then do their business, and
Yeah.
then go back, and then so they could be to work in time the next day, and so that's what's on the label is the man like
In the boat. But
in the
what?
boat.
But what I think? Do you know about the Lake Chelan? What is it?
the Kraken or something?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I
They're
don't know
supposed.
about
Yeah,
that.
we covered it in one of our episodes. They're
I didn't see
supposedly
that.
a.
sea monster.
And I think that's what it's showing is
It's
a sea
yeah,
monster.
I would
on
bet.
there.
Yeah, that would
Anyways,
make sense.
And that's
yeah.
when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's fun because it kind of ties in to our lore without even knowing.
Lore.
And
And
they went to a brothel.
the brothel.
They went to the brothel.
Hofa show somewhere around there. Anyways,
Yes. If you refer to last week's episode that we totally already recorded, we're going to talk about some hoes.
a lot of hoes. I think it's me.
It's you.
And if you listen to last week's episode, you get it. If you don't, I'm not actually a hoe, but
No,
I've
she's-
called it a number of times.
2 people I talked to.
Anyways,
Yeah. Any hoodles. Okay.
you'll find out later, Nikki.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I mean, last week we already talked about
yeah.
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just-
you know, it was so funny, right?
I forgot.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
I forgot. It was so funny.
So funny. All right, so we're going to start off with a quote by Pam Grossman, and it's in her writing called Waking the Witch. And she says, being called a witch and calling oneself a witch are usually two vastly different experiences. In the first case, it's often an act of degradation, an attack against a perceived threat. The second is an act of reclamation, an expression of autonomy and pride.
Yeah. I agree with that, because when someone is calling someone a witch, they're trying to do it in like a mean derogatory. They're like, it's negative. They're like not
when I called you
derogatory.
a witch.
I know, right? I took that as
But no, I think.
compliment.
But when you know each other, well, gosh, no, I didn't have a sip of mine yet. Wait.
It's good.
good.
It's like it's fruitier than a Pinot.
Ooh,
But it's very bright and refreshing.
but it's very. It has a smidge of like buttery oakiness.
Ooh.
A smidge, like a smidge,
like a buttery chard.
like a Chardonnay. Chardonnay.
It's not warm though.
But it's not a Chardonnay. But it's not. It's not.
It's not.
Because it's crispy and like kind of like It's like kind of like a Pinot and a hint of Chardonnay. Chardonnay.
It's different.
Chardonnay is what sausages.
Pinot Chard.
A Pinot Chard.
Pinot Chard.
Oh dear. Sausage's mom loves Chardonnay and she calls it a Chardonnay.
Now, are sausage and fiddly related?
Fiddly D? No, they're
I'm
not.
pretty sure I said fleety. But
No. Oh, I thought you called them. No, they are not. They are not related.
Okay.
I feel like I'm behind on drinking right now.
You really aren't at all.
You're not. She came over and I made half a drink and she took a few sips and then dumped the rest into my glass, and I haven't had anything all day.
Okay.
So this is just what happens, Nikki.
Sorry.
Just start chugging. Nikki, just start chugging. It's fine.
We are,
There's still the rest of the bottles.
we
Yeah,
are
in
drunk
boxes.
on our friendship.
That's it. We
That's
haven't done
what
this
it
for a
is.
long time. It's just electric. That's fucking weird. All right, go with the fucking
Yeah,
witches.
okay. Another quote by the great David Bowie said, "Religion is for people who fear hell. Spirituality is for people who have been there."
Damn.
That's deep.
So we did an episode last week. No, it was 2 weeks ago. No, it was 3 weeks ago. Whatever. Where we watched this
the fuck knows at this
documentary called what was it called?
Cursed Man.
Cursed Man. And in it, he just went around basically the world and asked people to curse him. And it was insane. You should watch the documentary. It was really good. And in it, he went to these witches in L.A.
Mother and Father Witch.
And they were amazing. Like, absolutely loved them. But one of the things that Father Witch said is basically like the difference between us and a religion is that religion uses like someone like a priest or whatever as a conduit to connect to the other side and whatever. We don't. We just go through us.
Right.
And
It's
I
a
was like,
practice.
it was a practice. And but it was such a cool way of saying it like that, because I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That like, because we say it all the time. Like, we're all doing the same thing. Prayer is positive affirmations.
Yeah.
You're putting intention into things. You're doing whatever. We just call it something different. We're just usually slightly more open-minded than people who are in a church.
Right.
Well, I think like if you feel like you need that conduit, have at it.
Right. Exactly.
I-
But just don't judge me for not.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Exactly.
That's where it
little
goes
sideways.
south. That is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, witchcraft has existed for as long as human history has been recorded, pretty much, right? Across centuries and civilization, we find accounts of magic, supernatural forces, and those who have wielded those powers. So even though it hasn't been called a witch, things have been magic and mysticism has been out there forever. They were healers, priestesses, and some were feared and dangerous, while some were, wanted and heal my child, heal me, that sort of thing. But then, it was also very feared. Was it feared or was it told to be feared? I don't know. Who knows? When we kind of peel back those layers, we find that there's not just a history of magic, but it's a history of control. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
In this episode, we're going to dive into the origins of witchcraft, although it's hard to pinpoint, and the forces that shaped it and why we think of witchcraft the way that we do today.
Yeah.
And is it a thing or is it just nature?
I have a lot of thoughts on that, which I'm
Good.
really
I
excited that we're
wanna
talking
hear
about that.
them.
But I'm going to be interested to see what you think
Yes.
too. Like,
I'm
because-
interested to see what you think.
Because
Okay.
Nikki is much more into witchcraft than either of us are.
I think you're more into the, how do I say it? Like the written down, this is how you practice type of witchcraft. Not like that, because you're very like, you do what, resonates with you.
But you use it with your mediumship. You use it with
Yes.
all of your things. And when I first got into it, I was doing it like doing things regularly. And then I just slowly stopped for a little bit. And I don't know. We'll see if it comes back up because I feel like I want it to. But also, you're just very, like, you're doing stuff all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
related to witchcraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weekly.
Yeah.
I mean, daily I have a ritual, but
Yes.
my own
But
daily
that's what I'm
ritual.
saying. Yeah.
Ritual is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It really, really
And
is.
if witchcraft is something that scares you and you're listening, like, that doesn't mean that she's out there, like,
Hexing people.
and
like,
in front of a boiling cauldron and is like,
no.
with her finger pointing at everyone, like, you are going to go.
No, I don't.
Die.
I don't do that.
No, not at all.
And I think if you are afraid of witchcraft or feel uncomfortable with it, listen to this episode because things might surprise you.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
That's true.
So the earliest records of actual witchcraft come from basically the cradle of civilization. It's from the Code of Hammurabi. Hang on. It's from the Code. It's from the Code of Hammurabi. I'm probably saying that wrong, but whatever. And that is from like 1750 BC, and it was a written legal code that was established by the Babylonian king Hammurabi, containing 282 laws and covering various aspects of life in Mesopotamia, including criminal, civil, economic, and family law. In the code, one of the first recorded legal codes ever to exist, it includes a law against witchcraft. It states, if a man charges a man with sorcery and cannot prove it, he who is charged with sorcery shall go to the river. Into the river he shall throw himself, and if the river overcome him, his accuser shall take to himself his house.
All right. Real estate's involved.
If the river show that man to be innocent, he come forth unharmed, he who charged him with sorcery shall be put to death.
Oh, this is some serious shit.
But the river overcoming you sounds like you're going to die anyways. Like, you drown?
Well, yeah, but later on we're going to find that to test if you were a witch, are you going to float or not?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
fuck.
they would,
It's messed up.
they
did.
would weigh you down, throw a witch in the water, weighed down, or accused witch. And if you drowned, if you didn't float, you were innocent.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to float, you were a witch and you would be put to death.
So they just kill people.
Yeah, you're dead either way.
Yeah.
much.
Just pick your flavor.
Pick which one's better.
But also,
Hanging or drowning. I don't know. Yeah.
this is interesting because this is one of the oldest laws that we see that actually calls out witchcraft. And it says if the accused, you accuse somebody, and if they end up being overtaken by the river, if they die, you get their property.
Yeah.
And you're
like,
gonna
like
see
Nikki said,
that.
real estate's involved.
Yeah.
Like they're
But you're going to see that throughout like the Salem witch trials.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
That
through
was a
more
huge
modern
deal.
witch trials.
so it's people trying to get property.
Mm-hmm. It was certain families that were attacked during that time.
Especially if you were a woman whose spouse had died and
Yeah.
you got the husband's property.
Yeah.
And people didn't like that. They did not like it has to go back to power. They did not like women in power. So accuse them of being a witch
And
you get their property.
Yeah.
damn.
So that begs the question, were they witches? And I have said over and over and over again, not that these people, I mean, because there were men in like the Salem witch trials and the Connecticut
Right.
witch trials too. Not that these people weren't witches,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't kill witches. They killed women.
No, they killed women. That's
They
it.
killed
They
women.
killed women, not witches. And also, like, again, like you said, the witchcraft that like we all love is not like literally casting. We're not gonna take a man's penis.
If we had that power, the world would look so different.
Could you imagine that
How
tiny
does
orange
that-
Cheeto puff?
Like you can't see it right now because we're not recording this, but it just tickles my cockles.
I would.
When Raina does go listen to our Connecticut witch trials.
Yeah, you
And
guys.
it's the dick in a box.
Dick, which he's in my kitchen. I should get him.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard. He's in the kitchen. Richard. He's. Have you seen Richard? You haven't met Richard? We'll get him in a little bit. We'll get him on. We'll get him on a pee
She
break.
literally-
I'm a good
Richard.
friend.
I love that.
Oats
Yeah.
and corn.
Oats and corn, and that's what they used to say that women would do was steal men's penises, put them in a box, and feed them oats and corn. And
Her question was, is it a flaccid penis just sitting there in a box,
Or
or is
erect.
it wiggling around?
I
And
mean,
she
I'm
did
just
the wrist
curious.
thing.
I said, was it like, is it flopping or is it?
And her wrist is.
These
so,
are serious questions.
so
you guys.
It is-
bendy.
I mean, fair enough.
If
Like,
they're gonna accuse them, I need
Yeah.
to know details. But
mean-
to be clear, none of us are stealing men's penises.
No.
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 Yet.
But imagine. I don't know. Lauren Bobbitt tried. It didn't go well.
Yeah, right.
In ancient Mesopotamia, the Siptu, you got this, Raina, or spells were associated with both healing and harm. So it just depended on how you viewed it. The Babylonians feared Lilitu, who was a dark spirit who would later become the Jewish Lilith. And I kind of want to go into a whole episode on that, but let's give a little. Have you heard of Lilith?
I have heard of Lilith. Yep.
Yeah. So in Judaism, before Eve, there was Lilith in the Garden of Eden. In this story, both Adam and Lilith were made from the dust. They were equal, right? But Adam wanted Lilith to be submissive, which didn't fly with her. She refused, stating that she was his equal and not below him or less than he was. It also said, because we got to make it about this, he wanted her to lay under him when they did it. And she was like, heck no.
I'm on top.
I'm
on top.
Yeah. She's a powerful deity.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
Lilith is.
Very
Yeah.
powerful.
I've seen things and heard things about her. Yeah.
So Adam complained to God, and God kicked her out, replacing her with Eve, who was created from Adam's rib and created to be a submissive to her man. Lilith was then made into a monster, and it was said that God sent 3 angels. I can't talk already. Blech. God sent 3 angels to bring her back to Eden, but she refused, so God said he would kill 100 of her children a day until she came back. Lilith roamed around and tried to go back to the garden, but found Adam, who had another wife. Out of revenge, she had sex with Adam when he slept and stole his seed, which enabled her to constantly be pregnant and bear demons. It is said that every time you masturbate or have a wet dream, you are impregnating Lilith and creating demons in this world.
Oh, good Lord. How many teenage boys are fucking that up?
I mean, teenage boys. I feel like a lot more than just that.
Yeah.
And that's like way to make a woman who wanted to be equal literally be the mother of demons.
Yeah.
Right?
That sounds about right.
And then
actually.
you went to the principal's office, Adam. Way to go.
Women
Snitches get stitches, Adam.
They do.
He just gets another wife.
Yeah.
Women who misbehave in men's eyes become a reason for evil, and we're gonna see that up until today. Like that.
Well, we already do
changed.
see that up until today.
Right.
Or up until today,
Yeah.
up to today.
Up to-
Everything.
all the time. Like that's just life. That's life.
It
Women
is.
who
It's-
misbehave are labeled one way or another.
It's like someone like me who, I am on the internet
You
saying,
whore.
You whore. I'm a whore, but I say your mom jokes. And not your mom. Well, I do say your mom jokes, but not. But
Raina.
I'm not your mom jokes, Meg.
Raina.
Your mom's dead. R.I.P.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at my mom's dead.
No, we're not
I'm
at all.
laughing
We're laughing because we can make dead
because-
parent jokes because we each have a
yes.
dead parent. Anyways,
Anywho.
that's what she said jokes. Or I say I'll talk about putting balls in your mouth and I'll say it inappropriately, and it hits with some people, and some people truly get offended by my content, and I'm like, I'm joking, but if it was a man saying it, I do not think
no,
anybody would bat a
100%.
fucking eye. It's
No.
like I am a
agree,
crude woman.
100%.
I swear like a sailor, and it offends people.
Horrible lady.
I love it though. Don't like me because it's fun. I'm not doing anything else, but it's true. It's just it's what it is. It's such a double standard in anything. It's like a woman speaking how a man speaks is your.
Snickerdoodle called you a hoe, but he spelled it funny. I can't talk.
I was going to say we're doing that next episode, but we already aired it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he called me a whore.
a whore.
There is a difference.
But he didn't put a W.
Yeah, he forgot that part.
Forgot the W.
Anyways, but I call my sisters whores all the time, and I'm happy to be called a whore by someone who loves me and knows me.
My daughter called me a whore once. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you pierced your ears.
And I said she could say one bad word.
Yeah, and she said, "You're a whore or hoe? Whore?
You whore.
You whore."
Whore. Oh gosh.
Anyways, but yeah,
My sweet daughter, too.
it is your sweet daughter.
I love that.
She literally was like, she pierced her ears, and she's like, "You're not going to react," and she's like, "You whore." And we were like, we weren't expecting that one of all the things.
Pretty sure I fell on the ground laughing.
But we were dying. It was a good one. Anyways.
Meanwhile, in ancient Egypt, magic was not only accepted but woven into daily life. Egyptian priests and healers used spells to cure disease and protect the dead in the afterlife. So it's like, it's what you make it.
It is what you
sort
make
of
it.
thing. It makes me nervous.
I know. No sleeping.
No sleeping. Greek and Roman civilizations had their own magic workers. There were oracles, Hecatean priestesses, and the cunning folk. Magic was revered, but also feared. This was where you used it as a weapon, sort of thing. The Roman 12 tablets, was around 450 BC, criminalized harmful magic, and around 330 BC, 170 women were executed in Rome for allegedly poisoning men through sorcery. This pattern of revering and fearing magic continues.
Nikki's face is my favorite.
They're just like, nah.
Sorry. You're either fucking poisoning or you're not.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not.
it's-
in my mind poisoning you.
No,
Like,
I'm literally going to fucking kill you or
Yeah.
you're not. It's one or the other.
Like,
It's
let's
not
do
a
this.
question.
Yeah, right.
But this fearing and revering magic continues throughout history, which, is where the dangerous witch comes from.
Yes.
So when you think of witchcraft, there are 3 basic types of witches, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mother, the maiden, and the crone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are, and it's interesting when we go through this to see why they have that.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically, you hit them all.
Well, shit.
Everybody does.
You hit.
Yep.
You hit all stages, right? So then they always have that archetype to accuse you of.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fucked up.
My watch is yelling at me to stand up, Meg. So now I gotta do this.
Looks like you're masturbating.
Shut up.
Well, a man, not you.
I need more wine.
Did you guys miss me?
You do. I think you do.
Nikki, pour. You're
Nikki,
empty. Do it.
do it.
Catch up, Nikki. I mean, Raina is getting more unhinged because I am finishing my gin drink and I finished cider. So now you can say that you're not caught up with us. When I say us, I mean me.
Sorry.
How dare you step on my bag of shit right there?
So we have the maiden, which is youthful, beautiful, desirable, but only as long as she remains innocent. If she seeks knowledge, power, autonomy, she becomes dangerous.
She's a witch.
She's a witch. Example, Lilith, Adam's first wife.
Uh-huh.
She refused to submit to him, was cast out, and she became a demon feared for seducing and harming men and taking their seed.
So that's insane. So I have heard of Lilith. When you said, have you heard of her? I've seen, I've heard of her and like people, working with her and all the things. I had no idea that was where she originated.
Yeah.
That's
That last
insane.
video game was all about Lilith. I'm so sorry. My brother-in-law actually worked on that game, and I can't think of it right now.
You're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, Tex knows what I'm talking about.
I was going to say Mr. Derek, Mr. Boo Boo, Tex, whatever his name is. He probably
Anyway,
knows.
it's all about like the storyline is about Lilith. Yeah. Which is interesting. But yeah, that's where Lilith came from. It's an actual, like, it's biblical.
Yeah.
Wild.
She's a darker goddess. You'll have lighter goddesses that you work with deity-wise and darker goddesses that you work with deity-wise. But they are just deemed that because of those
Things like
stories
this.
and
I have a
those
Hecate
things.
episode I'm working on. Do you want to come in on that
I would
one?
love to. She's my girl.
Yes.
She's my number one. She's my matron deity.
I think she's calling out to me because I wake up here and dogs barking. And there's
Really?
no
Yeah,
dogs barking outside.
They will come to you in your dreams. Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
I love her.
Yeah, she's great. And she's known as a darker goddess as well. And
Yes,
she's
yeah.
a triple goddess.
Yeah.
So she's Mother Maiden Crone.
Mother Maiden Crone. Yeah.
Same thing with the Morrigan. Mother Maiden Crone.
See, the Morrigan
Like,
is one that I've always related to, I feel like. So, but I don't know why.
I've tried to work with her, and basically I had other people do readings for me about deities, and they were like 2 separate ones, 2 separate psychics that work specifically with deities. And they were like, fuck no. Do not work with her. She's going to turn your life upside down. It's all about shadow work. It's not that she doesn't want to work with you. She does, but you need to be ready.
Interesting.
That seems like a lot. You talked to me about, I feel like her and Persephone or something when you and I did a
Persephone
reading.
came up
For me,
you.
yeah.
And she's also known as a darker.
Yeah.
Because she goes to the underworld. She's 50% dark, 50% light.
Other maidens that you will see throughout history, the sirens, which are Greek mythological creatures who use their voices to lure men to their doom, symbolizing the fear of female autonomy and sexuality.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Then we have Joan of Arc, who was a young woman who led French armies, claiming divine visions, and she was ultimately accused of witchcraft and heresy and burned at the stake.
Yeah, that one's fucked up.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research on Joan of Arc.
She's
So what is,
She's
give a little,
fascinating.
like, if people do not know, give a little, who, like, synopsis.
She started to get visions at a very young age, and she was getting them from archangels. So, particularly Archangel Michael was coming to her and explaining, you need to save France. Like, this is what needs to happen. Like, all of this, like, you know, prefacing, like, what's going to happen, and you need to do this and you do that. So she followed what she was listening to, and she was known as kind of just going out and doing her own thing and spending time in the woods or, like, you know, the meadow. I don't fucking know, paint you a picture. And, like, and she's, like, channeling, you know, a fucking archangel. And like, that's telling her and giving her these messages. And so she was successful in campaigning for herself.
Yeah.
And for leading the army. But again, you have a woman that was leading an army, not just a woman, a young woman.
Yeah.
So they
can't have that.
Really didn't like it. And it was actually Warwick that was the one who brought her in and held her in the dungeon of his castle, and then executed her, had her executed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, she was young.
She was
too.
super young. She was very, I mean, now, isn't she a saint now?
Yeah, she is a
Yeah,
saint.
she's a saint. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she was 19.
Mm-hmm.
She's crazy.
That's a baby.
Crazy. But even in Disney, you're going to see, like, you have Snow White and Cinderella, and they encompass, you know, purity with the promise of transformation.
You fall in love
You fall in love.
with a man and he saves you.
He saves you.
Yeah. I always agreed with Maleficent.
Well, that's why I loved when they did the Maleficent movies with
Yeah,
Angelina
with Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie. I
Yeah,
love
it was like giving
those.
the other side of it, but also being
Yeah.
like, there's a reason. It was like Wicked. It was when
Yeah, it was exactly
when you
the
see
same.
Wicked. Have
Yeah.
you seen Wicked?
I have, yeah.
And it's like all of a sudden you're like, okay, so the Wicked Witch wasn't just
No.
a cunt.
No.
No, she wasn't.
There was a reason why.
Remember, we want to be called the cunts because
We
the
do.
bitch is too soft.
You're
What
right.
did- Sharon Osbourne had this whole thing.
Oh my God,
about it.
my favorite.
She's wonderful. She's the mother I aspire to be.
Honestly,
Really,
truly,
yeah.
It's. Did you ever watch The Osbournes?
Heck yeah, I loved it when it first came out.
Okay, so I started rewatching it this summer because it
Same
showed up.
did
but
same
before
did I.
Ozzy,
Same as me.
yeah, before Ozzy passed away, like, and it was just like I just had started watching it, and then
I
we
think
realized
he was
we
just
both.
so much in the news because of his
Yeah,
concert.
well, and it
stuff.
just came up on. I think it was like Amazon Prime or Peacock
I
or
used to watch
something.
that all the time.
Oh, every day.
Best,
Yeah.
It's my favorite episode is when their daughter Kelly is like having a full on mental breakdown over something in the room, and they're like, Ozzy. She's like. Sharon's in her bed, which you know, I'm a bed person. She takes her meetings in her bed. Everyone sits around the side of her bed. She's a bed person, I can tell. We would get along really well.
I like it.
And Kelly's having a mental breakdown and she's like, Ozzy, go talk to her. And he goes in there and you just hear screaming and yelling. He comes out, he's like, I'm never fucking doing that again. He's like, and then Sharon goes, I love her. She's so dramatic. And I hope to be like that. Well, we're working on it, but I'm starting to get teenagers. So yeah, it was, so holy shit. And I want to be like, I love her. She's so dramatic. But then sometimes I'm like,
Yeah. Sometimes the husband needs to be the one that goes, child, go away. Wife, go away.
Yes.
Go cool off in each separate areas.
we're not there yet. We're more just at
Oh,
the.
no, we're there. I'm there.
Yeah,
we're
I'm there. Yeah, I'm there.
See,
Yep.
we're at where I have to separate him from them. Still,
I mean, there's been plenty of
actually,
that,
that's
too.
mainly with the youngest. Still, not the teenagers. But yeah, but don't worry. There's time.
There's time. So the maiden archetype is often demonized and punished for lust and vanity. You're a young woman. How dare you look at a man?
And you're beautiful.
Or a woman.
Yeah.
Like, that's worse.
Well, yeah.
That's worse. So it's the fear of unchecked female power, right? Young women often seen as independent or unclaimed by a man were historically viewed as dangerous or susceptible to corruption. Labeling them as a witch reinforced the idea that female autonomy was a threat.
Right.
Damn.
I just saw something on social media of this woman went and got her tubes tied, and she was sharing that story and that experience. And women were writing into her saying that where they live right now, they can't do that.
Yes.
Right.
And this one woman wrote in, she was 37. She did not have any desire to get married. She did not have any desire to have children. And she went to her doctor to get her tubes removed because she has a history of ovarian cancer, and it lowers your chances by 50%, especially if you know you don't want to have kids. Just take them,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
They asked for her father's permission.
What the fuck?
That's the most vile thing. Like,
What if her dad's dead?
right?
Right?
Well, they needed a man. They needed a man to give her
A
permission.
man
Like,
to
go
say,
fuck off.
I would literally like kick the doctor.
I don't
in
even
the
need my
dick.
husband's permission if that's what I wanted. They didn't ask
Yeah.
for
My
my
fucking-
permission when my husband got a vasectomy.
You
Like,
guys,
come on.
we all know. It's we have our bodies. They're up to men's decisions. We
But in
are
Florida,
going through that right
they
now.
think it's not okay to
Like, you can't tell people to get vaccines anymore
because you can't tell people what to do with their bodies.
yeah, they're trying to roll back vaccine
Fuck
mandates
you
in
guys.
Florida.
I saw
But the
that.
reasoning,
yeah.
the reasoning that they used was because you can't tell people what to do with their bodies.
It's none of your fucking
Right.
business. It's my body. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my
Right.
god!
Like your opinion or your religion does not apply to me. Just because you think it's real doesn't mean I do. And
Yeah.
It's just like if you don't like gay marriage, don't get gay married.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Just don't do it.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
No.
But also just like mind your business. Like
Mind
why do
your
you care so much what everyone else does around you? Like why does it bother you so much? Like why are you all up in other people's
Because
business?
most of the
It's
time
all
it's projection.
Ego. Yep. Projection.
yeah,
It's
it's
all ego.
It is 1,000% projection, especially with
Yep.
the gay marriage thing. It means, yeah, that's
Yep.
I mean, that's why they always say when there's a big Republican like get together, it's all what's the gay app? It spikes in whatever city they're in. I'm serious. It's a thing. You guys, it's a thing.
Believe you.
Oh my god!
Should I not say that?
No, you can say that. I don't care.
You need a man.
Man.
You need a man.
A man. Lena. And it's or is dangerously seductive, which means you're in need of punishment.
It means you're a hoe for show.
So this dichotomy enforces patriarchal expectations of female behavior.
Right.
Either you're pure and innocent and need protection, or you're a hoe and you need to be punished.
Well
shit.
How y'all doing? Might be a hoe then.
No balance there.
There is no balance.
And the maiden phase also represents a curiosity or exploration and sometimes defiance, qualities that are often suppressed in societies and feared by independent women. Feared and are a trait feared of independent women.
Okay.
So, and it's associating with youth with witchcraft in society instills fear in young women. So they don't want you to be too vain or care about your appearance too much. They want you to
Right.
be humble, and because if not, you're a witch.
And I feel like this a lot went back to like pretty women back in the day
Yeah.
who were quiet, probably anxious, not overly
Yeah.
social because those are a thing. Like you just and like they just kept to themselves because they're just not social beings, and then automatically you're a witch because you're
You're a
pretty.
witch, yeah.
You don't got the wrinkles
Yeah.
and you're beautiful, so you must be.
Yeah.
Maybe they feel like you had any power. Any symbol of power that's against society's expectation of a woman. Because society did not want a woman to have any sort of power.
Still doing that. Hasn't
Yeah.
changed.
No.
So it's also used as a tool of oppression. Young women were frequently accused of witch trials. Think Salem or the European witch trials. Nikki, I was texting her last week, and she's like, "I'm watching this show. I think it was on Nat Geo, and it was
Yeah.
about different witch trials
Yeah.
throughout history.
Ooh.
It's really good.
Fascinating. You were
Yeah.
watching.
I wanna watch it.
the Scotland one. I watched the German one.
Wait, what? So it's on Nat Geo, but
It's
what?
on
Like,
Nat
where do you
Geo.
watch?
Disney,
where do you
through Disney Plus.
Oh, nice.
Through
Okay,
Disney
okay.
Plus.
You
Just-
guys, when
yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
Different
there's 6 of them. They do
episodes.
Salem. They
Yeah.
kind of like start with Salem and then go back.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to watch
so I
it.
watched
time.
the German one, and you watched
The Scotland one.
Scotland one.
I watched part of the Irish one, but
It
I
is-
couldn't finish it.
But it's
Why?
It was too disturbing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how they-
Not disturbing in it was just what the fuck, man.
Yeah,
like
you-
that sort of
like, kind
disturbing.
of like-
yeah,
Like
Okay.
some of the physical punishment is just
it's so awful.
It's horrendous.
Yeah.
It is horrendous.
Makes
but-
Guantanamo Bay look like nothing. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Jesus.
So there's a link
Okay.
between youth independence and suspicion. So unmarried women, healers, and those who didn't conform, witchcraft. Anybody who took it upon themselves. So you're unmarried means you don't need a man. You're a healer, meaning you have the power to do something, to improve something.
Right.
And you don't conform, dance to the beat of your own drum. Those are all dangerous things. The danger of female autonomy and curiosity is something that is so feared throughout history.
Yeah.
Are they even performing witchcraft? Or
No.
are they just independent?
Well, it's just a way
Right.
to keep men in charge and women not. Because
And they try to tie
Yeah.
witchcraft to youthful rebellion as a way to instill fear and obedience. Like, this is a phase.
Right. Your
You
emo
know?
phase in
Yes.
middle school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that when women, what part of our when we PMS, when we're PMSing, when we're like the bitchiest we're going to be. The reason that we are raging like that is because we get testosterone in our system. So we are then what men are. And it's interesting because it's like, so wait, all of a sudden I have the anger of a man? But there's for 1 week or for 3 days or however long.
How many like haunted house stories or haunted family stories have we talked about how the demons go towards the young girl going through puberty? Did they really, or was the young girl just acting out because she didn't know what was happening with her body?
Wait, you mean she was just like figuring out her hormones when they're going whack and you don't?
No.
But look, fairy tales, the wicked old witches punishing young girls. Like, stay away from that or you're going to get punished, sort of thing.
Thank God for Botox. I mean, seriously. Then I can at least be a pretty old witch.
There you go. Well, then you have the mother. So you're young. Okay, we're going to scare you away from being a witch when you're young. And we would be mother. We might be Crone.
God
no.
damn.
I don't think you're Crone yet, but
we're close though, because you think about back in
barreling forward.
But people live to be what? Like probably living
late
into
30s.
Your late 30s, early
we would
like
be Crone.
40s. We'd be Crone.
We would be Crone.
Yeah.
But right now,
shit.
But mother is a nurturer, a life giver.
Right. My skin looks good.
Yeah, you're phenomenal, Crone.
Yeah,
I'll take what you're doing.
Yes. So when knowledge of life and death kind of extends beyond what's considered acceptable, that becomes a threat. So you're a healer, that becomes a threat. And how many women throughout history were healers? You go to the woman for the tinctures. You go to the woman to have a baby. They could
because it's
give
also
life.
They could give life. Both they could deliver it and actually give it, and then they're also the ones with the empathy, with the caring, with the mothering instincts. They're the ones that are trying to take care of people.
That could understand that maybe it's time for you to move on because they have that empathy and they know that your life is over here. Let's make you comfortable to move on with it. And people didn't like that. They didn't like that women had that quote unquote control or ability to understand.
No, it's even in the Bible.
Yeah. It is.
Solomon goes to a witch.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And he doesn't like what she has to share.
So he burns her. No, I don't know what
quite,
it is. I don't remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're branded as evil because women would seek out midwives instead of magistrates. Women would seek out, they knew that this person was going to heal them. They didn't want to go to a church leader for advice because these old men didn't know what to do.
Shocking.
Weird.
You don't know how to help a young woman?
Women knowing other women's bodies and
it's so weird.
How birth works and how that goes.
Right. And the mother didn't necessarily mean you were a mother. One of the biggest mother archetypes in history would have been Anne Boleyn, who was accused of bewitching Henry VIII and executed under false claims of adultery and treason, though she was ultimately a victim of a political power struggle.
I am related to her.
Are you?
I am too. She's a cousin. She didn't have kids.
Yeah. My direct descendant was known as the Vicar of Hell, and he was one of the best friends of Henry VIII. And he abdicated to the Pope to get them married, got refused, and then after they were married, and then Henry was like, find a reason.
Wow.
And it was his cousin, Anne Boleyn. And so he found whatever reason and dug it up. And so there's like a quote where Henry VIII is joking to him, and he's like, you're my Vicar of Hell. Like, you'll do anything I want you to do.
Oh, gosh.
It's gross. I'm not proud of that ancestor, by the way.
No. But also, like,
I'm pretty sure his like new wife killed him in Ireland, but that's like another thing.
Isn't that
he
karma?
had it coming.
Yeah. Love that movie.
Yeah, I know, the best.
Great musical.
It is a great musical.
So in a lot of magical tradition, the mother archetype represents the height of power. She's the creator. She's the one who manifests, nurtures, sustains. She is rooted in growth and abundance, whether it's physical birth, creation of idea, manifestation of desires, or just keeping everything moving. Many goddesses, Isis, Demeter, Bridget, embody the mother as a source of magic tied to fertility, the earth, and cosmic creation. So they have the power to give and they have the power to take away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. It's not just, like I just said, the power to give, the power to take away. It's not just about birth, but also death. She represents cycles of destruction and rebirth, gives power of transformation, endings, and the unknown. In some traditions, the mother transitions into the dark mother, like Kali or the Morrigan, showing that creation and destruction go hand in hand. Witches who embody the mother archetype are often seen as gatekeepers of life and death.
Damn.
Right.
Isn't that crazy? I love that. I love that. I love being the mother archetype.
I mean, it's great.
This is pretty badass.
Yeah, I mean, you have, the power of reproductive power, right? Which men fear that.
Oh, 1,000%.
Men have, maybe not so much to this day, although I'm sure some do, but I think throughout history, men fear that. When was it that men were actually in the delivery room? Like, when was it
Up
that
into the 70s, I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
60s.
If you're Texas
Oh,
dad,
wait, they weren't allowed in there. The doctor would consult with, before, the doctor would only talk to the husband or the male, not the woman. So it's like you'd go in for your checkup, right? If you're pregnant, the doctor wouldn't talk to you about your body. The doctor talks to your husband about your body.
so fucked up.
That's so gross.
I don't think they started, until, the 80s. I know my dad was there when I was born, 87.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
my dad was there, but my grandpa wasn't in the room when my dad was born.
Yes,
or my
yeah, I
mom
think
was
it, like,
born.
started the 70s
Yeah, I
or
don't think.
something.
Yeah, I don't think that my grandpa was there when my mom was born. But I do know that for Tex, his dad wasn't there when he was born.
I heard that story too. Do we have to cut that?
No, I don't think but he wasn't. That's just we're just saying facts. If someone's embarrassed about that, that's their problem, not ours.
The mother is a source of power because it is the witch archetype of protector and guardian. Because what do? We protect our families.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
And you love. I heard something today on one of my. It's called the Spooked podcast, and he usually tells these narratives and these really cool stories. And one of the things he said was, if I'm walking down the street and you come up to me, you try to harm me, you spit mean words at me, I'm just going to ignore you and walk away. But if my child is with me,
I'll fuck
and
you
you
up.
do that to my child, you better run. And I think that's a very motherly, and I'm not saying men can't have that, because they totally
absolutely.
can.
Men are witches
But-
as well.
Right.
Well,
But
yeah, but
that's
I
a
think
very-
especially in our situation, like our husbands are very different. But if someone fucks with our kids, who's going to be the one to step up and fuck them up? And me, I'm mama bear full, and I feel like you probably. I mean, I feel like Rob
the Hungarian.
Rob the Hungarian may
He
too,
might.
but yeah.
He has ways.
He has ways.
He knows people.
He knows
Not
people.
just
He
the
does.
Hungarian, you
He's
guys.
Not, he's not. We're not revealing his full life, but
Yeah.
But
No,
no,
he has ways.
I stand up for my kids in so many ways that, like, I don't know. I even find my stepdad doesn't do things that I feel like I would have thought he would, where, like, I'm like, go fuck yourself. I will fuck up anybody. You touch anyone I love or you say something.
Yeah. We'll jump
like,
over a fence,
I
ready
don't
to
think
fight.
I've ever
Yeah,
had
I
a
mean, I'll
man
be
in my
there.
life stand up to someone more than I have. And that's interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Which is fine.
But also,
Don't mess with my kids.
don't fuck with my kids.
Yeah.
Or someone I love, because I will.
Yeah. I will get in that mode. It's not a pretty place to go.
No, it's not. But I will fuck you up. That's why I kind of feel like that's people who are not nice to one of my daughters. I just want to. Oh goddamn! The things I would do.
It's like
someone's got to hold me back.
on the 4th of July when there was that scuffle in the cul-de-sac.
Oh, you guys
and
told me about that.
My very large-tongued neighbors pushed me aside because we were trying to walk through, and went forward, and I sat there and I go, my money's on them, and then his white wife comes behind me, Name, get away from there, and I go, nope, my money's on her.
Yeah.
And what you didn't see is that during that as well, my husband went out there and I was like, get your ass back here. Because also, like, bar fights happen.
Yeah.
He's I'm not a physical fighter, but I will fight with my words. Where
yeah.
with that, he has
I
a
don't know.
history
I
of
wouldn't be afraid to throw a punch if I needed to.
Yeah, if I had to, I would.
I think if I had to, I would, but I don't think you have muscles. I'm a baby back bitch. You work out all the time. I don't. I don't think I could really. I would probably fall, but I will. But I'll fuck you up with my words, and I will talk a big game. I will talk a big game.
Till it's time to be like, nope.
And then you say,
And then I'll bring my husband. Yeah. Do you see that guy back there with the muscles? Or bring Meg.
Yeah. I told you I'd bring
That's
it.
my best friend.
Didn't tell you now.
Fuck you up.
Yeah.
Not me.
What's going on? And I just warmed her up.
Yeah,
and then
just
you're like,
warmed her
okay,
up.
Meg,
Yeah.
so this is the situation.
right.
Fireball.
Yes. Well, but that's what Tex, like, if he's drinking and there's like a man-on-man fight kind of situation, like in
he
his
likes
younger
that?
years, well, I mean, he'll get in a fight. They're just, I don't know, not man-on-man. Well, dear God. Sorry, babe. Anyways, but he is known to be in a bar fight or two. But so when that thing was going down, I was like, please don't, we're not in Australia anymore. They're going to deport you. Like, you can't go fight people right now, please. And he was like, I would never was going to. Our kids are around. I was like, well, thank fuck, but I don't know.
Just a little pop.
You know,
Yeah, just like that.
I mean, he's strong. He'd fuck someone up.
I wouldn't right now.
No, he wouldn't. He can't.
No, not right now.
No,
Fuck no.
absolutely not.
He'd literally
Bye-bye,
get deported
Tex.
immediately.
Yeah. No.
Ugh.
So next we're going to go into the Crone, which is a wise woman, a keeper of knowledge, and that wisdom is often feared. You like it until you don't like it, which is the Solomon story,
Yeah, 'cause
where he goes to a woman for her
You're at the most
advice,
powerful.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he didn't like it. So then we do something about it. And you're going to see this in like the Pendle Witches, which is, we talked about that. We had the elderly woman, Elizabeth Device, and her family were accused of killing a man with witchcraft. And it highlights that poor older woman that were frequently scapegoats. And then we have the Wurzburg and Bamberg witch trials in Germany. Get off the TikTok.
It's not. I'm trying to find out what time I have to preheat my oven for my focaccia. I'm making, you guys, I have focaccia for us that I got to get, that I'm trying to make for, I made extra. I need Kinley to preheat the oven really fast.
Okay. So we have the Wurzburg and Bamberg witch trials, which were in Germany, and they're large-scale executions where many of the accused were elderly widows who were seen as easy targets.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The crone is often depicted as the wisest figure in myth and folklore, holding deep esoteric knowledge that others seek. She represents intuition, prophecy, and understanding the unseen world, which are all skills that are feared and respected throughout history. It depends how it furthers you. So if it's good for you, like all these people had mystics, like Russia, Rasputin. He was the look you just gave, but that's what he was.
He was
a royal mystic.
And
1,000%.
You look at his picture and he looks like a fucking psychopath.
He was a fucking psychopath.
Like he belonged with the Manson family.
100%.
Yes.
There's,
So-
Aaron Mackey, who did the Lore podcast.
Yeah.
He also does one. I cannot remember it right now.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've listened to it.
Each season
Yeah.
was different.
Yeah,
and
he did the
a
Salem
season
witch
on-
trials, and he did Rasputin.
and he did a couple more.
It's not the Cabinet of Curiosities.
Nope, it's not that one. It's a different one.
Lore Legends? No,
Nope.
that's what he calls the other.
I can't think of it right
He's
now.
got, like,
but
so many.
if you go into
yeah, we have it on our podcast list. I've listened to it.
I love it.
Yeah,
like and
it's good, but it's fucking terrifying.
It's terrifying. But that's an example of how they used a witch, because that's what Rasputin, a mystic, whatever. It's the same thing. And they used it to their advantage until they don't like it.
Every government has done that.
Every.
Hitler did that.
Whoa.
He would take the gypsies that
Yeah.
he didn't kill,
Yes.
that
didn't
were
kill.
fortune
Yeah.
tellers, that
Yep.
were mediums, that did divination to his advantage.
Well, even you said the royal family uses astrology.
Everybody uses astrology. It is like billionaires use it. Astrology is used in so many things that we don't realize, and I think
And
that's
that's all the same thing. That all falls under the same
it
umbrella.
all does, and that's what is. But it's just using the power of like the moon cycles, the earth, the like what's going on here, and that's using witchcraft. It's using
Yep.
all the things, and but people when they get high enough up in a situation. I don't know what I'm saying, but like the royal family, they've been
Yeah.
around for fucking forever. They know enough to know that that's like what you're doing. You're following what astrology says. If you're going to do
'Cause
something,
they still follow something or someone.
Yeah.
So where's
Oh,
the power lay?
the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. Do you want to know the best thing? Wait, really fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To squirrel.
Squirrel.
I've been on a manifestation train lately. Like, it's hard to be in it all the time, like, because life is hard. But like, I really will try to
is hard.
get into manifesting. And right now, I'm manifesting shit, and I'm positivity and blah blah blah. And
$1 billion.
$1 billion. Well, more just like lots of things. But anyways, someone on my TikTok said that when they talk to the universe, they call them Gus, which is
I
God,
want to name the universe.
universe, source, Gus.
Okay.
Shut up.
And I love it. And they just say, I have conversations with Gus all day, every day about like, wake up and be like, Gus, show me how good today gets. Gus, make
I'm
sure
taking it.
Gus, make sure I
Yeah.
get the best parking spot I can today. Gus, can
Yeah.
you like all just like talking positively
Thank
to
Gus.
source,
Yeah.
universe, God, whatever you decide to call it, which is okay.
Yeah, I
no,
say.
it made my
Yeah.
date. When I heard that, I was like, how fun. So I've been talking to Gus. Gus is my best friend.
Oh,
Gus,
start talking to Gus.
I was talking to Gus and I opened my email and that's when I had
Good things.
I opened my email on Friday and it was like,
all good things.
I had a moment of like, I fucking hate my life. And then all of a sudden I opened my email and Gus delivered with 2 brand
Deals.
and
That's awesome.
Seth Rogen's THC beverage company called High Flower or something wanting to send me stuff.
Beautiful.
If I would do it. And I was like, thanks,
I don't
Gus.
know. Let me think about it.
Let me think about it. Seth Rogen, you know.
Yeah,
Seth,
I know exactly what
Yeah.
Seth Rogen
made
is.
my day. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, I
those
was like-
little wins have to be celebrated because you keep manifesting on top
Yes,
of that.
exactly. And it was
Yes.
like one of those. I was like, well, Gus is on it right now. Thanks, Gus. You're really
Love that,
delivering.
Gus.
It did not. It makes,
I love
but
that.
it made a difference. It made a difference in how
'Cause
I
you're
thought about it.
personalizing.
You're your
Yes.
person. You're not just being here like to whatever is out there. You're like,
Right.
he's my bro.
Personify, not
He's my
personalize,
bro. She's my best friend. I don't know. We'll just go. He's my bro, even though I don't like it because I don't like assigning a gender
They.
to that.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, they
meh,
is good. Yeah.
They whatever. But I don't know. Gus is my bro, and Gus delivers everything I want. I just tell him, and
But you're
Gus
my
will bring
bro,
it.
so
Yeah,
it's okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you decide. But
State of
Gus,
mind.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that on
that.
top of like deities that I work with because
Yes.
there's certain deities I go to
right,
when there are certain things
that you want to have done and delivered.
Right, and it's a partnership with deities.
Right.
So you're not just like, I need this and snap a finger. That's
Right.
not how that
Yeah, that's
fucking
not how it
works.
works.
Like you
No,
are
there's-
offending them, they're not gonna work with you. Like you've
Yeah.
gotta be like in that like
You have to learn how to
friendship.
talk to him.
Yes, exactly.
But that's also the same with like Gus, whatever, God, universe, spirit. Like you need, like they're not going to just deliver you something because you're like, hey, give me this today. Like you have to,
Yeah.
you have to be on the vibe. You have to be on the
Absolutely,
level.
that
You need to be,
frequency.
you have
Words
to be
without action.
grateful. You have to be, you need to be like appreciative of what you have. You need to be like, there's so many things that go into it. And like when you start vibing with it and you're like, but my bro Gus is going to help me out. And then Gus delivers and you're like, God damn, Gus, you're pretty good. But actually Gus is within you. And then you just are like, well, it's me.
I'd like to thank me.
I would like to
Like,
thank me
me.
for all the things that I did and am doing. It is me. Anyways.
I love it.
So the crone represents intuition, prophecy, and the understanding of the unseen world. And all those skills are feared and respected throughout history. In many traditions, she is an oracle or guide, offering wisdom that can shape destinies. Think the fates in Greek mythology,
Right.
the Norns in Norse
fates.
mythology, the fates with the eyeball.
My favorite. Like in the Hercules. Hercules.
She is associated with the waning moon, endings, and transformation, making her a figure of ultimate power. Unlike the mother who creates life, the crone understands that death is not an end, but a transition, a force she wields with control. Crone is a symbol of unapologetic freedom. She owes nothing to anyone, no longer expected to conform to beauty standards, domestic roles, or nurturing obligations. She cannot be controlled, which is why patriarchal societies often depict her as dangerous. She represents a phase of life where a woman's power is purely her own, and she no longer serves others, but follows her own will. She's
Right.
past the maiden.
So she's like the Kaliak.
Okay.
The Kaliak. She's Celtic. She's a deity.
Okay.
She's a crone.
Okay.
And she basically, there's many aspects to her, but she depicts if winter's going to continue or if it's not going to
She's
continue.
like the groundhog.
a little bit, a bit more sacred, but yeah. Oh, sorry.
I personally like moles.
Just fucking offended Meg. Offended Meg and her muscles from working out.
Watch out.
Over a groundhog. Come home. Why do you have a black eye? Well, you know the fucking groundhog.
I just make the groundhog now. It's my favorite thing ever. God damn it.
I only appear when I want to.
I mean, accurate as fuck. And you're only like, you only like certain seasons. If it was you showing up for fall, that would be accurate
Yes.
to say if fall's here. But you would say it was here in July.
Never done that.
I need to make a mug for you or something.
She does.
now.
She needs something that she's the groundhog. Yeah. I think that was accurate as fuck.
I tell you what season's around, even though it's not even close.
But we'll also beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fierce.
Don't fuck with her.
No, don't fuck with the groundhog.
Today, in spiritual practices, many witches reclaim the crone's energy as a source of deep, untamed magic. She is a mentor figure teaching shadow work, ancestral magic, and spiritual protection. The rise of crone energy in feminism is where older women embrace their wisdom, reject invisibility, and take leadership roles in activism, art, and spirituality. This can be used as a frightening figure that reinforces ideas that aging women are undesirable, dangerous, or irrelevant, because that's how they make you think you're irrelevant. And this archetype has been historically used to instill fear and punish women into submission.
Damn.
Many societies, older women are thought to be bitter, ugly, or evil. Think of the hag in fairy tales or the wicked stepmother. In the Brothers Grimm, like, they created the wicked stepmother.
Really?
Because you can't have the mother be evil. The mother gave you life. The mother nurtures you.
Yeah,
so they created the evil
stepmother.
stepmother.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was very
That
interesting.
is interesting. And I'm a stepmother, just so.
That explains it.
No, no, really, my parents. No, my parents had a barbecue. Real quick, my parents had a bar. That's why I think this is funny. My parents had a barbecue, and we had friends that were there. And my stepdaughter's with me, and she's like, I don't know, 7.
Yeah.
It was before Addie, so she's had to have been 5 or 6. And another family of ours comes up, and they have a daughter who's about the same age, and she's like, "Oh, is that your mom?" And my stepdaughter goes, "No, that's my stepmom, basically." And then the little girl looks at her and goes, "Was she evil?" And I was like, and her parents were there, and they were dying. Everybody was dying,
really
but
Yeah,
like
that's
me,
good,
I
though.
was like, seriously?
That's really fun.
Rude. I mean,
Also, you are a lovely mother and stepmother.
Thank you.
I'm going to be honest though, what I think is funny about this is that I feel like this is a mirrored situation, as in like this is men portraying this when really
100%.
when do you hear about the step parent being horrible?
Right.
Men.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time your stepdad is
Watch
like
Sucker Punch.
literally well, yeah, and it's like, but I know, I mean, I cannot speak to this because I have an amazing stepdad and I got very lucky. But I know so many people who did not get as lucky as I did, and their stepdads are dicks and horrible to them and just not. And it's very
Terrible.
funny that, of course, they would make the woman
the
the
stepmother.
evil stepmother.
Yeah.
When 9 times out of 10, I know so many stepmothers out there who are phenomenal
Fantastic.
because they all are.
Hey, Tracy.
Yeah. Yes. But also like they're nurturing and they care and they're just trying to like live their life in the best way possible and
Yeah.
do what's best by their person that they love and the kids that they love.
Right.
Are there always
There's always going to be the exception.
there is, but for the most part, if we're looking at it, I'm just saying
Yeah.
you typically
Agreed.
do not hear someone be like, my stepmother's the worst person ever.
Right.
Right.
Typically my
Stepfather.
stepdad
Yeah,
is
stepdad.
is a rigid dick and ruined my life.
So oh Jesus Christ, you just spilled. She spilled everybody. That triple fisting's not working very well.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't spill anything. I happened to have set one of my glasses and a bottle by my foot and I kicked it over. Okay. I didn't spill. There was no party foul. There was no party foul here. Are you Christina Aguilera?
Right now.
I love it.
One of the most enduring figures in witchcraft history is Hecate. You see how I just breeze right by and just continue on?
Uh-huh. Because I'll make you sing.
The Greek goddess of magic, the crossroads of the underworld, who we are going to do an episode on, and we decided Nikki.
Yeah,
is
I'd
going
love to
join
come back
us
for that.
episode.
I love Hecate.
We just bring Nikki on whenever we're like witch stuff, and then also like I don't know. She lives so close. We're like, what's the fucked up episode that Nikki needs to give us her opinion on? That we're like, what the hell's happening?
We need your help.
We help.
Some other powerful goddesses associated with witchcraft are Isis, Freya, Baba Yaga, who we've talked about.
Yaga.
And over time, worship of these goddesses was suppressed by Christianity, obviously, like most things, reinforcing the idea that female power, especially independent female power, was dangerous.
Very dangerous.
So that is when these deities
Well,
began to take a more negative association. In 1487, who I'm also related to this douchebag, the
Oh, dear.
Malus Maleficarum was the most infamous witch hunting manual ever written. It was written by Heinrich Kramer, a German inquisitor, and it was backed by Pope Innocent VIII through the papal bull Summus Desideratum.
Is that the technical term?
1484.
Is that the
Yep.
technical
Seems
term?
technical.
Yeah, that seems very technical to me. Let's
Go with it.
The
Sounds good to me.
The book declared that women were naturally more susceptible to witchcraft due to their deceitful nature. It justified torture and execution, creating methods of interrogation that would be used for centuries, like literally centuries.
You know what?
Basically, it was torture.
Motherfucker, we all have to mask, okay? Deceitful or I'm masking just to be...
Yep.
Go fuck yourself.
The printing press allowed the Malleus Maleficarum to spread across Europe, influencing witch trials in Germany, France, England, and here, the Salem witch trials.
Yep.
Some of the largest witch trials in history were the Pendle witch trials, which was one of the most famous trials in England. We covered that. The Salem witch trials, over 200 accused. I just spat.
Good news, we didn't see it.
20 executed, and that highlights how witch hunts were used to control and eliminate unwanted individuals. I don't know. I always say I don't think I'm going to cover the Salem witch trials because I think it's been done so much. But maybe one day we will.
But maybe I feel
one
like you
day.
might give it a different perspective or a
Maybe
different
if I can
like
figure
stories
out how to give it a different spin.
or like different
Right.
stories that haven't been told. Do you know?
I could do
like because I
that.
feel like you and I love that. Is that like when it's something that is, you know, we like the stuff that is everyone knows about, but we also like finding things that people haven't heard. And so
Right.
like if you could find shit because
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
We know this bitch can research something.
No.
Yeah.
She's pretty good at it.
No, you're great at it. I mean, like Sarah Cloyce, she escaped.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
related to her.
No,
she hid
yeah,
and
that is
escaped.
literally-
Maybe I could do a spin on that where I talk about the individuals and less of the trials.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love. No,
That
no,
could
no.
be
I
good.
think that's
That
actually a
would be
really good
one,
idea
because I'm
Yeah.
related to
Yeah, I'm
so
related.
We're related.
Yeah,
Yay!
But if you're related and she's related, I'm probably related
You're
too.
probably
We just don't know
related
my
too.
history, but I'm
Well,
guessing
you and I
am.
are related. We're 13th
That's what I'm
cousins. No,
saying.
12th cousin?
I don't know, but either way,
Your
if you're
dad
related,
and my mom are 9th cousins.
yeah. But is that
we're
on?
10th
So are you
cousins.
Salem witch trials on your mom's side or your dad's side?
My dad, my mom, my dad's side. My dad's side.
So then I'm related.
Could be.
Well, not
it
could be.
No,
I
it
am.
depends on what side. It depends on what
Face
side.
is like-
What do you mean? What side?
If it goes from, if you and I are related from my grandma's side and your grandma's side, but it's my grandpa's side that's related to the Salem witch trials, it's a whole nother animal.
I need another glass of wine. This is too much for my brain hole.
Don't worry about it. It's all mapped out in my brain.
Got it. As long as you tell me what to do. But I feel like I'm in there too. I
Probably.
with something. I know I am.
Probably.
It's probably honestly on my dad's side, the religious side.
All
know.
of the, that's my husband. He's related to the Putnams who were like, started it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All of these trials use the Malleus Maleficarum as justification and a manual on how to handle these evil people, mostly women, but there were men.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to get a copy of the Malleus Maleficarum to just be like, fuck you, bitch. Like,
Wasn't
yeah,
the
it's
Malleus
just- I'm-
Maleficarum where they did talk about them stealing penises? Wasn't that part of it?
Yes, it was part of it. It was
Yeah.
because Heinrich Kramer basically was a weaselly little pissant who just didn't
was.
like women, and he didn't like people to have any power over him, and most men had power over him, so he couldn't have any women to have power
A
over him.
Weasley little pissant. That's my favorite.
Wait till you see what I call my brother. I mean, let's move on.
Oh dear. No trauma today, guys.
Though witch hunts faded, the fear of witches never really disappeared. The rise of Wicca in the 1950s, led by Gerald Gardner,
Oh, that
We did
guy.
that
guy.
episode.
Yep,
Yeah, that guy.
reclaimed witchcraft
That
as a
guy.
spiritual practice.
That is an episode if you want to go back and listen to it. We
is,
covered it sometime.
Beginning of this season, I believe.
But we called it something else.
Father of Witchcraft, I think.
No,
I don't remember.
It was the Nazi. We called it something with Nazis.
Cone of Power. That was in it.
No, but we didn't call it that.
I don't remember.
It was like the Nazi witches.
I did listen to it. I do remember
Oh, the
it,
anti-Nazi witches.
There it was.
Yeah.
There she is.
I know the titles really well because I'm the one who gets the episode up. So like
Yeah.
I know the titles like
just
because I have to
write
write
them.
them a bunch of times.
Then we have the Satanic Panic of the 1980s and 90s, which
Satanic
I would
Panic.
love to do an episode
Yeah,
on.
do it.
Basically, in the 1980s, the U.S. was gripped with mass hysteria over an underground network of satanic cults preying on children and engaging in ritual abuse. This phenomenon became known as the Satanic Panic and was fueled by the sensationalized media reports, evangelical fears, and dubious psychological practices. Books like Michelle Remembers in 1980 talks and talk shows featuring so-called survivors spread tales of secret ceremonies, human sacrifice, and demonic possessions. Law enforcement agencies, social workers, and even the FBI launched investigations into this claim and had little to no factual basics. The panic was exacerbated by the rise of heavy metal music, obviously,
Of course it was.
Dungeons and Dragons, and horror films, all of which were accused of corrupting young minds and leading them into occult practices.
Right.
But she and I saw an interview of a girl who's like family was in.
Oh, but here's the thing: is this stuff goes crazy with no factual basis, and then it creates this disbelief for things that actually are real.
Well, that's
the
what we saw was a girl who
Okay.
was basically raised in a family who was part of a satanic cult.
Okay.
like an actual one,
Like an
and those are
actual
very,
one.
very, very, very
So-
rare.
Right. There's a difference between the cult and are you a Satanist?
Because
do you
it-
practice the religion?
Well, that's, I mean, a Satanist is, they don't believe in anything.
They don't. They don't even
Right.
believe in
They don't even
hell.
believe in
Well,
Satan.
no.
So
Like,
then
No.
this would have been a part
This
of a
would have been a cult.
satanic cult.
so
because,
basically Christianity, because Christianity is the only ones that actually believe in Satan.
yes, but
Yep.
it was. She was on a podcast talking about her upbringing, and she was saying how she literally, like, I mean, they lured a child home, and then
Jesus.
her parents tried to make her kill him after she befriended him, and it was honestly the most scarring thing that I've ever like.
She had to eat him.
Should eat him?
But they didn't tell her she was eating him until later, and it was her friend, and it was so fucked up. And this was like real shit. Like,
So
I mean,
this shit, but this has nothing to do with witchcraft. This has
No,
religion.
no.
You are a
Just-
psychopath.
What I was
it's this
thinking.
part of like this. There are anything. There are extremes, and this
Yes.
is an extreme
Yeah.
cult of Satan shit where they were doing like human sacrifices in the most fucked up way possible. I
But
mean,
they believe in a Christian Satan.
yeah.
That's what it is.
But Satan's just, like, I mean, if you go to Salem, one of the things on the map is like the Satanist church, and I'm like, oh, that's a destination. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
like, all right.
Say hi because they're probably really fantastic people.
I've seen them
No, they
interviewed
are,
before.
1000%.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen them interviewed before, and they're like, yeah, no, this is what we believe in.
I mean, you
and-
also just have to believe in heaven and hell, and I don't believe in either. So,
There you go.
wait. But I do believe in Satan because I believe that because so many people believe in him, he manifests.
manifested.
I think that he is possibly like, I don't know
Or-
if you and I, we talked about this with you on there or another episode we did, but with anything, when so much belief goes into something,
Yes,
it can manifest itself.
That
And so-
energy is there.
But do I think that he is like, I still don't think there's a hell, but I think he's kind of like, he's not a deity, but he is kind of like a,
Is Satan just a scapegoat for Christianity?
well, that
I
too,
think-
but
yeah.
but he's still there in some
Right.
capacity.
Okay.
Oh, it was when we were watching The Curse.
Yes.
That was when
Yes.
it was.
Yes,
We were
when it was.
discussing it because these people praise him, like they do, like how you work with your deities. They
they
work
praise him
with
like
him.
people do with Jesus.
No, but no. Well, yes, but it was them working with him. They talked about
yeah,
working
yeah.
with him.
Yes, you're
This
right,
is.
yeah.
I'm like trying to remember. I'm like trying to. The cogs are turning, you
Right,
guys. They're
I get
going
it.
back.
Not
I
the
get it.
cockles.
Not the cockles.
cogs.
I actually think that I want you to watch this. Not I think. You need to watch this documentary because I'd be very curious what you think once they get to the part where they talk about how they work with him. Because it was very much like when you see people discussing in witchcraft them working with these things, they're working with him. And my theory was, but everyone believes in those. Why is he not real? Even though he is like a Christian, but where did he come from? Why is he not necessarily real when the other ones are?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying anything, but they're clearly working with something they believe is real. And I'm a big believer. If everyone believes something's real, it will manifest itself.
Bigfoot.
And Loch Ness monster.
Right.
Seriously.
monster.
But seriously, but I want you to watch it and see because
No,
it
I'm
was
curious.
very
Yeah.
interesting and it made me have like a little epiphany of it.
Epiphany, if you will.
Yeah, because I was just like, that's so
check it
interesting because people do literally work with him.
That's
they,
true.
they do
That's
work
true.
with him. Yes. And
But
he-
they're
you guys
not
said
they're
that
not horrible
you
people
saved
eating
them.
people and
No.
Yeah.
And he has said, I've listened to, not me that I've talked to him, no, but I've listened to other people that have channeled him.
so
Yeah, we had coffee.
Yeah.
No,
Coffee
but so,
talk.
but you're, but you saying that is that
Sweater
you're
weather.
verifying what sweater weather, but you're verifying what I'm saying though.
Yes,
By
there
you saying
are
that,
people that,
yes,
do talk with
communicate
him, that
yes,
do
and
work
do work
with
with
him.
Yes,
Absolutely. And they're like, basically, they're like, you as humans fucked up the world.
Fair.
Duality was created
Yes.
because you
Fair.
created duality, not me.
yeah,
You created duality.
interesting.
Oh, that's fascinating. That I mean, obviously that's what we've been talking about, but to put it in such succinct words.
Yeah, it was like she's an intense person. I can't remember who it is. I used to follow her for a while, and then like shit was going weird in my house, and I stopped following her because I was like, okay, this shit's too real. I don't like it.
Like the time when something flew off my shelf when you
That-
were
yep,
here for the
that
first time.
definitely-
That was a good
I was
time.
not surprised about that.
Well, yeah. Well, here we are. Anyways.
At its core, modern witchcraft is about personal power, connection to nature, and spiritual self-discovery. Like you talked about at the top of the episode, how, religions need a conduit. We don't believe in that conduit.
No, we just go straight to Gus.
Source. Gus.
To Gus. To
Your
Gus.
BFF Gus.
I love
Gus.
Gus.
I know.
Gus.
You could call him Sug if you want.
That's what I was thinking
Her
when
Sug.
she said Gus. I was
Gus,
like,
Gus.
oh, Cinderella.
Literally,
that stupid
Gus.
fat rat.
Yes,
That's what I'm going to picture.
Oh, wait, he gets all the corns and he's like trying to hold him and he's like gonna eat my Lucifer the cat. Oh my God, you guys. Cinderella is the maiden?
Yes.
You guys.
And the cat's name is fucking Lucifer. Your face right now.
But the fairy godmother. And she you guys.
Oh,
Witchcraft
she's
in Disney
having a
movies.
big epiphany
Just
right
saying,
now.
witchcraft in Disney movies. Tell me it doesn't exist. Walt Disney.
Cinderella takes the cake, apparently.
Gus,
A man still
Lucifer.
comes to save everybody.
I know. Do you know?
She saves herself and then finds a man.
Do you guys ever play the game Villainous?
No.
Okay,
No, but
it's
I wanted to.
amazing.
I don't know what it
We need
is.
to do a game
We
now.
have a whole game. We have
have a
all of
game
them.
room.
We have a
Yeah.
whole game room. And I bring that up because on Lady Tremaine, who's the villain, you play her. And so they throw down a card and it's just the prince. He has no name.
Just the
He's
prince.
just and he does nothing.
Obviously.
And he just sits there and looks like a fucking dumbass on the board. Like
Obviously.
it's just
Mhm.
ridiculous. It's
funny.
so but everybody else has a name
Yeah, because everyone else is like doing something.
contributing.
Yeah, exactly. Which that's why I'm like, Cinderella was like, well, she got out of her situation because he was a prince, but also like the bitch, she worked. She found magic and she hung out with her mice. She hung out with Gus. Gus was her best friend. Gus.
A lot of cleaning.
Yep.
So much cleaning.
I mean, I don't know
cleaning.
that, but she put a lot of intention into her cleaning. She worked a lot with water
She did. She did.
and fire. Cinder from Cinder. You
Yeah.
guys, I'm just saying.
Cinderella, yeah.
I'm going on this.
Witchcraft has always been seen as a form of rebellion, particularly against systems that seek to control individuals, especially women, marginalized groups, and the oppressed. Reclaiming the witch as a symbol of resistance is something historically that women accused of witchcraft have done. They were thought to be independent, wise, or, quote, difficult. All qualities that made them dangerous to male-dominated societies.
I am all of the above.
Today, many feminists and activists embrace the term witch as a badge of defiance against systems that try to control bodies, beliefs, and autonomy. The phrase, "we are the granddaughters of the witches you couldn't burn," has become a rally cry.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big one.
It is.
Most
And
witches
a wonderful
hate that.
one.
Really? I
Do
kind
they?
of like it. Why?
Because most witches weren't fucking burned.
Well, that's
I
true.
mean, they were strangled, then they were burned.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of witches
I get
in the
why
community that don't like it.
why they don't like that, but as a woman
I
who,
like it. I have it on
I
a
like
fucking
it.
Yeti.
No, it's just being like
water bottle.
right?
A twofer.
A twofer. But I just feel like it's like, yeah, I don't
think
know.
It's great. I think it's
I
great
like
because you
it.
still get the symbolism of it. You
No,
get
I
the
like it.
symbolism of
Yeah.
it, I think, is where it is, where they're taking it so literal, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
I get it because
No,
they were so strong.
I like it. I just know there are
But I also think that's accurate as fuck. Is that if they were a real witch, they were not the ones.
no,
being-
and that's
Right.
why they don't
Right.
like
yeah.
it.
If they were
Yes.
really
Because they weren't.
Mhm.
They were mostly Protestants or Catholics or
mhm,
something.
or just a woman,
Or just a
Yep,
existing,
just a woman.
being
Witchcraft
big
has
titties.
been...
I'm sure.
Jesus,
I'm fucked.
You guys, I'm safe. I'm safe.
Oh, wait.
Pick
wait.
me. It's me. I'm safe.
Wait. Let me get this right. If you have big titties, you were a witch?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna
That was
say.
just- that was just my theory.
I wasn't sure which way you were going.
You said you were safe. I was like, are we? I mean,
No.
you got a great rack, Meg. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Nikki.
I think that maybe in my witch life I had a great rack.
Really? They just got chopped off?
Well, they're still great. They're just not
still
big.
do-
fantastic.
They're just a little
wonderful.
itty bitty titty committee over here. You guys, okay? We can't help myself. I didn't get implants. I got a car for graduation instead. Okay.
Witchcraft has been linked to feminist movements for decades, rejecting the idea that women must be submissive in order to conform to traditional roles. The Maiden, Mother, and Crone archetypes in witchcraft challenge the way society values or devalues women at different life stages. The idea of witches hexing political politicians, which we've seen that a lot lately, has been making headlines. And I don't know, this is just used as a tool of activism, I think. This is used as a way to get get a message into the media.
I mean,
and that's how they're getting that message into the media.
I agree.
It doesn't mean that their intention is not there, but is it really hexing? Is it really casting a spell?
I think it also goes to like the cone of power that we went through,
Yes.
like when we talked about that. And it's like, I think when you get enough intention involved, you can derail something to an extent, but there's only so much that you can do because there's only so much free will on your end versus their end.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right. It also depends on what you believe in. So if you are a witch that believes the power of 3, 3 times 3, whatever you do and you put out there spell-wise, it comes back to you 3 times harder.
Interesting. Okay.
So not everybody believes in that law, like in witchcraft. So it is whatever you do. So let's say it's good, right? You're putting that intention out there. You put that spell out there. Let's say it's a prosperity spell. That's pretty simple. You can do that. Okay, so then 3 times 3 will come back to you.
Right.
If you are doing some sort of hexing or any sort of, I don't want to say bad or negative, but if you are doing a curse or they are there, they do exist, and you put that out there, if you believe in the rule of 3, it then is going to come back to you. So you've got to be pretty fucking powerful with what you're doing to control what is coming back to you, so then you can manipulate that energy and send it back out.
Interesting.
Yeah, because everything everything. I don't care.
Everything.
Everything. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if you're a witch or not. Everything's fucking energy.
That's literally science. You can't. It's literally scientific. That's not spiritual. That's not religious. Everything is energy. That is. That is literally what.
I thought you were saying the power of 3. I'm like, Raina, I don't think so.
No. Because a lot of
energy, motherfucker. Energy.
Yeah.
I believe in the power of 3. Like if something bad happens, I'm like, okay. Well, I don't always believe it because then I think I manifest it. But then if the second thing happens, I'll be like, all right, where's my third?
Yeah. No, I do that too.
But then I'm also manifesting a third. But also I'm like, wait,
like when everyone kept dying in my life, I'm like, where's it coming next?
Yeah. Just
bring that mood right down.
Just goddamn it, Megan. Why don't you just make it awkward?
Always. Witches are feared, yet they are often representing empowerment. The paradox is, why is a woman or a marginalized person in control of their own power, that is in the control of their own power, seen as dangerous? Witchcraft can both be a rebellion and a tradition. It's something passed down through generation. Witches are real, yet they were created out of fear.
Yeah.
So historically, women and some men were executed as witches, even if they never practiced magic.
Right.
The persecution of witches was often used as a tool of control, turning neighbors against each other and reinforcing patriarchal power. Today, people proudly reclaim the identity of the witch, making witchcraft real through belief and practices. Did society invent witches to destroy them, only for witches to rise and become real?
Hell yeah.
And that's why I called this episode The Paradox of Witches, because
they manifested witches by accusing everyone. They made us manifest.
Right. I think so.
So witches and witchcraft cannot be fully destroyed, right? Nor fully accepted. So society will always need witches as scapegoats, rebels, and symbols of defiance, but people will also continue to embrace witchcraft as a means of empowerment, healing, and transformation. Witchcraft has been persecuted throughout history, may never have actually existed, but that didn't stop people from being accused, tortured, and executed for it. The fear of witches shaped history, created laws, and established hierarchies. Something that was never real became real simply because people believed in it. So today we embrace witchcraft as a spiritual identity, but it's not like you are chosen or special to be a witch. It's something that we inherently are, but fear gave it a name.
I also
So that's what I'm putting out there.
Also, is being a witch a white people thing?
No.
Like as in, okay, well, as in
Being a TikTok witch? Yes.
well that, but then also I'm not yes. But I'm more saying as well, like other cultures do not demonize witchcraft in the way that they do. Okay.
They do. There was a witch accused in it was in an African country within the last decade.
Okay.
And
so it is still like even in Asian culture, because I feel like Asian culture, like
they do. It's everywhere. It's all over the world.
I think for me, part of it is like, because we are friends with the Buddhist family, and a lot of what they practice is like what white witches
It's the same.
Or like
it's
witches, it's
all
the same thing, but it's
just
part of
different words.
Buddhism is what it is. And so that's why I was curious, because I feel like,
Right.
you know, what they do is protection, and how they work with things is the same as like what a witch that I know of is going to be doing things. They have their gods they pray to, or their, you know,
Deities.
their
whatever.
deities. Yeah. And it's a very like,
Right, but Michael doesn't want to sit down and talk to us about being witches.
he did for a minute.
He did.
He
I
told
can get
us
him
a
to talk
story.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
I know. Yeah.
So today we embrace witchcraft, obviously, and it's a recognized power that exists in everyone. Witchcraft, I don't believe, is not exclusive to bloodline, and it is a way of living in harmony with the natural cycles of the world. And
You're a witch if
heighten-
you want to be one.
right, it's something that is just part of being in this world. It is something in this world. So, was witchcraft ever real? Was it ever real, or not, because of the way not real in the way history painted it, but the power it represents, the autonomy, the wisdom, the connection to nature, that is very real. I don't think
Yes.
anybody can deny
No,
that.
you can't deny that. You look at the Druids; they practiced a lot,
Right.
and they didn't write anything down.
I think
Right,
it's an
it's
ancient.
tradition.
I honestly
Oral
think I think it's oral tradition, ancient practice that is gotten carried on and slowly started to dissipate throughout like what history is. But in our situation, as like modern day, quote unquote witches, like none of us are out here like casting spells out of our hands.
And we all know what riding a broom was really all about. Do you know what that is?
Yes,
Masturbation.
it was.
Good time with
It was a good time for
They
a long
would
time.
oil them up.
Hallucinogenic.
Yep, oil them up.
Guess what? They had a
And-
great time. Good for them.
Yep,
for
hedge jumping.
Yes.
That
Yes.
But my point is, I don't believe that witchcraft, quote unquote, what you see in the media,
No.
what you see on social media, what's very trendy right now.
right.
I don't believe you have to be special. You have to have it in a bloodline. You have to this, that, or the other things. I think everybody's born with it.
Yeah.
And I think that the word witch, I'm not going to stop using it, but I think society and history has corrupted that word to use it as a
Absolutely.
form of giving or taking power.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Which is so ironic.
I just think that there are people who are more in tuned with like medium
can close it off.
medium things and like
Yeah.
and I feel like that inherently, once you get in that realm, pushes you more towards the witchcraft, like what is known as witchcraft, because you're already like, okay, I don't fit in these boxes over here, but they're doing something over here that seems like this goes along with what I'm already doing, thinking, feeling, and then you go down that rabbit hole and you're like, yeah, this makes the most sense for what I know and what I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
You know, but it's also just people working with the elements. It's people working with
Yes.
and putting intention into things and putting.
Yep.
I don't know.
Witch is just a word.
Mhm. I love it.
you
I
take-
love it.
I mean, yeah, take it or leave it. It took me a long time to actually be
No,
okay
when
with
we
that
first started
word.
this podcast, she hated it. She was like, "I will not be called." She was
Because
against.
I grew up very religious, and
Right.
that is an evil, bad thing. But that is society putting that on that word.
Absolutely.
You know? So
Yeah.
whether or not witchcraft has ever even existed doesn't matter. It has been created, and magic is just who we inherently are. And is it magic, or is it just the way that our natural beings operate in the universe?
I think everybody has that power.
1,000%.
Absolutely. Everybody has that power. And it comes down to intentions. Everything is energy and what your intention is putting in. Manifesting and witchcraft, like the prosperity
Same,
spell work,
same.
it's the same thing.
Yes.
It's like a freaking Venn diagram or
It
whatever.
really is.
Yeah,
It's the
exact-
same thing.
It's all about using the elements to help your manifestations. Is how I like to think of it. Like your
Right.
elements, like
and
boost-
respect them. You
And
have
respect
to
them.
you have
Yes,
to respect
respecting
them.
them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's working with the universe, which I think most of us
Working
don't
with Gus.
know.
With
Gus.
with Gus.
Oh, good Lord, Gus.
Of Gus.
Yeah,
I'm
praying to
spiritual
Gus.
But honestly, Nikki, I want to know
Yes,
your
Gus.
opinion once you start doing it. And
I'm,
let me know.
I'm actually going to.
Because
I'm
I
gonna
do
start
feel
talking to
like
Gus.
you're more open to manifestation than what she is. No
No,
offense,
it's true.
but
It's true.
and just like starting to do that, and you're like all of a sudden like Gus. It's Gus. Just like I don't know. I just feel like it makes it so much more
Give it a
relatable. You know,
Give it a shot.
and fun. It's
Give it
fun.
a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, so I did have a reading done by a woman, and it was about, do you have like it was an ancestry reading.
Okay.
And she's like, you actually come from a witch. And I was like, okay. She's like, it's the 10th century. I'm like, well, that's fucking interesting. Because
Long time ago.
I can date my ancestry all the way back
Mhm.
to like 400 AD.
That's how I've got back around. Maybe not that. Maybe like 600.
Yeah, the king of the Picts.
Yeah.
Is like I went that far in Scotland, but she's like, no, this is in England. This witch actually fell in love with a Norman.
Oh,
It's like a Normandy,
like France.
I'm related to William the Conqueror.
Same.
So are you.
Same girl, same.
10th century. Well, I think he's the 11th century. But she was like, no, and they loved each other and they formed this bond. She taught him all the practicing and they became quite wealthy. And yeah, it's a very interesting thing. Again, it's a reading, but I tend to accept those readings because
1,000%.
I do my own readings. So and she seemed very honest and legit. And she was like, oh, yeah, they worked with the Fae. You can totally work with the Fae if you want. In fact, your ancestor is insisting you work with the Fae. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking back off on
we're not
that.
fucking with Fae.
I'm not fucking
I
with
wanna
the
work
Fae.
with the Fae.
I know. Meg can work with the Fae.
I've been given permission to work with the Fae. I leave them wine in my garden.
Yes, you
often.
do.
I have a special little wine cup in my garden for the Fae.
Oh, you don't just pour one out for the homies?
No, I have a special
We talked
cup.
about that the last
Yeah,
time.
we did.
And I'm
yeah.
pretty sure the dog
Snoop
drinks
Dogg,
it,
no.
but it's fine.
Sage is very happy.
They're just very
So
happy.
here's my question for you as a medium too, because like how I even like got into the witchy thing was, I mean, I've always felt in my soul that I'm a witch. Like I've always resonated with witches. I've loved witches. Like it's always been since I was a kid.
too.
Like
Yeah,
even though my
exactly.
grandma would be like, you can't watch witch movies. You can't be a witch for Halloween because they're religious and they're like, it's of the devil. The devil. And but I've always like I love witches.
Right.
And so when I got told that I was a witch, I finally was like, I feel like that fit a piece of me that I didn't realize I was missing. And so my question for you guys is, both of you after this episode, and we're saying that like, so what does that mean? Because I know what we're saying of like what people say witchcraft is like, you know, demonizing women and blah blah blah. But there is to an extent like a witch, like I feel like
I think that's an act of rebellion. That's taking everything that you already are inherently, and you are taking generations of women in your family or people in your family being submissive.
oh gotcha.
And you are saying, no, I'm not going to do that. And you are taking that moniker and making it your own. And there's nothing wrong.
Or like-
there's nothing wrong with calling yourself a witch.
And because-
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The idea is, who created a witch? Because is the witch the negativity that society created and put that into a word and persecuted it? Even though what we are, and what I would argue most women, every woman has the ability, is that's what's being called a witch, but is that just our inherent nature?
Right. I mean, I believe and I think that I've always been interested in it.
Same.
There was a calling to it.
Calling.
You're right.
There was a definite calling. Yeah, I agree. I think there's a level of empowerment that comes from it, but just you're claiming your power.
You're claiming your power,
Yeah.
which is an act of rebellion.
Yes, and you're owning it.
So maybe what witch means, and when you're with a medium, which you and I both know this, or we all know this,
Yeah.
you get words that you know that are familiar to you. It doesn't necessarily mean what, like you're just trying to like get what you're getting in your.
Because all we know is our own language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like maybe being a witch also means just like you come from a line of very powerful women who like didn't stand up, or like who stood up to shit, who worked with the elements, who were like brave,
or
powerful.
didn't, and now they're relying on you too.
Or that.
Yeah.
Well, shit, now you're just fucked up my head. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, shit. How y'all doing? Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, please do. This was a longer episode, and I knew it was going to be a longer episode because there was a lot to talk about.
I'm really glad we did this one.
This
first.
is a good one, and I'm glad Nikki was here. Thank you.
Yes. No, thank you for
know.
inviting me.
Of course.
Really appreciate it.
Nikki comes on for all the fun ones.
All the fun ones.
I do enjoy it.
and now,
Well, we enjoy it too. It's like so. I mean, we love being dumbasses together. When we first started, Nikki was like, "Am I behind on drinking?" We're like, "No, this is just how we are when we record." It's like we go snap into it.
it's we sit down. We could be,
We could be in
stone
such-
cold sober.
Also,
sober.
Sober?
Sober.
Well, we're not that anymore. But we'll also
tired of-
literally like Stone
and-
Cold Steve Austin. Yes.
and we just click into it.
But it's also like we'll be having a shitty day and we'll sit down and we'll both like show up low energy and we'll start recording and we'll be like all of a sudden unhinged and we're like, this is, I don't know. It's like it is part of, it's magic.
It's magic.
It's witchcraft, bitches. Oh my.
There you
Oh
go.
my God, we're making magic.
Oh my God. It's that time of year, you guys.
Well, happy spooky season, y'all.
Oh goddamn, what's the joke? what does an Australian pumpkin sound like? What? Oh my god.
Do you guys sound like that, Snickerdoodle?
Yeah, Elise does.
Sweetie.
Elise does. Elise.
Well, I love Elise.
I know she's the best.
We're Instagram
Get over here,
friends.
bitch.
You should get over here, bitch.
And then we'll bring you
I don't
on
like
with
calling
Nikki.
people bitch. I'm sorry.
I can call her bitch. She's one of my best friends. But yeah, get over here. Anyways. Any hoodles. Well, you guys, make sure you go get yourself some lunatic soup
Or some hard row to hoe.
or that.
Yeah, hard road to hoe.
And also question all of your life choices and if you're a witch or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us
we
know.
all are. I think we've
DM us,
established
comment
that.
on the episode.
Yeah. Do you accept this challenge?
Good luck. And if you don't,
I feel like I'm in the Hunger Games.
Meg's going to fight you.
Yeah.
The groundhog's coming out.
I'm not that strong, you guys.
Yes, she is. This bitch is strong. She lifts weights so often, and I'm just sitting here. She just stopped recording. Anyways,
You called yourself a baby back
I was
bitch.
saying I'm sitting here like a baby back bitch. But all right, you guys, go
I
get
only do
yourself.
it because of anxiety, okay?
Well, good for you. I just will hide under the covers.
I just take medication.
Yeah, there you go. We all have our own coping mechanisms.
And that's the beauty of witchcraft. We
It
all can
really
do it our
is.
own way.
Exactly.
So go and get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
It is.
Good to be a lunatic. Oh, put me on the spot.
Sorry, we should warn you of that one.
I got no warning.
Fucking good to be a lunatic. Goodbye.
it's so good. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.